It's just going to be more feel.
Charlie November,
right?
you're on short final, winds 3306, runway 36, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 36, and I have that traffic on final there.
Cessna 624, looking for Sirius, lining up on final, about a mile and a half out.
Traffic inside, 624.
So what we don't want to do is like kind of like help ourselves. We want to already be in a good position. So we don't want to try to like squint to be able to see just above or raise our neck. We just want to be able to look right outside. And that's how we'll gauge it. Because then like
533 at Highway 80, make left traffic.
Left traffic over Highway 80, throws 533.
That way we'll always be the same setting.
So yeah, that's a good point because again, we're visual flight rules. So when we're in a climb or in a pitch up attitude, we just basically want to have just the nose at the horizon, but not too high up that it's like he was saying that you got to raise your neck back or anything like that. So that's another thing I'm working on when it comes to improving flying with, flying visually.
On Highway 80, we can turn base now. And there's 15.
544, follow company Archer straight ahead, start left crosswind.
All right, we'll follow them, touch 544.
And about 2100 or so. Yeah, this is good right here. 22 seems to be good for you. And we'll go to the west just because that's 90 degrees of 360 here. And we're looking off and we're waiting till it's about 45. We continue with our turn to the left downwind. That'll be to the heading of 178. Go ahead and turn now.
Man, it was in the middle. It was in the middle of nowhere, man. You see all these empty spaces.
This is good. Our altitude is nice. Airspeed's good.
Stay locked in.
Sirius 6 Charlie November, keep your speed to Delta, if able, left off on Delta, runway 36, taxi via
we still got a descent going on here. That's what the VSI is indicating. So yep, a little bit of back pressure.
Alpha 7 Charlie November.
Okay, altitude is great. Airspeed looks good. Fuel tanks are good.
Charlie November,
on the right tank,
great.
they're both about 18 right now.
7 Charlie November.
You're welcome. 533, look for Cessna, about a half mile phone.
Traffic in sight.
Traffic in sight, throws 533.
Thrust 533, winds 3405, runway 36, clear touch and go. Cessna front, full stop.
Here, runway 36, clear touch and go.
Runway 36, clear touch and go, thrust 533.
Good job.
Cessna 624, long landing is approved if you want it.
Thank you for that, sir, 64.
Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a normal one, just because now we actually have the spacing for it. So, good altitude, good airspeed, and keep that back pressure in there. This is good, maintaining 1500. Once we see those numbers, just to beam this wing here, we're going to go and power down to 1,500 RPMs and put in our first notch, 10 degrees of flaps. So right now is good. Power back, about 1,500. First notch of flaps.
544, do you see all the Archer in sight?
Inside, thrust 544.
Thrust 544, number 2, winds 3405.
And we're not turning yet.
Clear touch and go.
We're just looking to the runway, and we're waiting until we're 45 degrees to it, and we're aiming just a little bit pitched down, just because we want to be about 85. So we're still waiting a little bit. This seems to be about 45 degrees. So this means now we can go ahead and start our turn.
Just keep your speed all the way to Charlie, please.
I'll keep it up to Charlie. 64.
Good job. 85 on the airspeed there. Staying nice and coordinated. This is a good altitude. Always managing that runway sight. So always in sight. And now we're going to go ahead and go flaps 25 degrees. Keeping an airspeed in there still. Keeping the descent all the way until we're 90 degrees from the runway there. There it is. And now whenever you feel like you need to turn final, you'll turn final.
Thanks for your help, Charlie Alpha to the ramp. Have a great day, man.
You too, sir. Is this Jesse?
No, this is David.
David.
Got a little power.
You, have a good day.
You too, man. Who is this one?
Got a little power.
Oh, this is Jeff. Student with about 75 hours. Just getting ready to wrap this up.
Oh, man, congratulations.
Yeah, adding a little power just because we're about to start getting to a headwind.
Yes, it's Pacey's with him, by the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know your voice. We've never met, though.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, maybe one day, man.
This is great. This is a good approach. We're aiming to those numbers here. We just want to go a little bit right because we're off center.
Oh, no.
Okay, and these are just going to be small adjustments.
Ooh, there's the shaking again.
Perfect. Okay. And just like in slow flight, it's going to be small adjustments on these ailerons and rudders. Yep, perfect.
Speed is good.
Yep. Airspeed runway. Airspeed runway. Good job.
Airspeed runway.
Good job. A little bit more right ailerons. No biggie. And then keeping it coming down.
Yeah.
And now we'll go ahead power idle over the threshold. And we're going to keep it coming down and pull up slowly. Yep, perfect. Holding it flat. And now look outside.
Yeah,
The plane is sinking, so add some back pressure. Sinking, add some back pressure. And now relieve it.
Stall.
Perfect job there. Go flaps down.
7.5, 8 out of 10.
So yeah, doing this, I was getting a bit frustrated doing this because I'm trying to keep this thing on center line and at the same time have a controlled descent, and then trying to figure out a time when I can start to pull back on the yoke but not pull back too much. And so, as you can see there's a bit of frustration in my voice the whole time doing this.
Rudder for center line.
7 Charlie November, Roger, hold short, rolling 36, landing traffic shortfall.
Good job. That was all you on the flare.
10 out of 10 takeoff. Woo!
And Mesquite Tower, 8 Mike Alpha is ready to go behind the Cirrus.
So say Mike Alpha, Mesquite Tower, Roger, you'll be number 2 after the Cirrus. Thrust 533, make left traffic.
Making left traffic. Thrust 533. I should do it here and then, huh?
No, not yet. He's just letting you know that it will be left traffic.
Oh, okay.
If he wanted you to do it immediately, he'd say make left traffic when able.
Oh, okay.
So like as soon as practical.
So we'll do it at 1,200.
Yep.
Okay.
Just 300 feet below TPA. Okay, this is good. Our bank isn't more than 30. It's nice and coordinated there.
7 Charlie November, same plan. Is that going to work for you?
Yes, please. It's working great.
Sirius 7 Charlie November, winds 3207, runway 36, clear.
Okay, we just kind of overshot the 90-degree turn.
Oh, yeah. Because we're supposed to be at west.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is another thing that I'm trying to work on, is trying to make sure that my traffic patterns are very square. Oftentimes, if you would look at my traffic patterns when I'm doing pattern work, they tend to be all over the place. So that's another thing that in preparation for a stage 1 solo is just trying to make sure that on each leg of the traffic pattern, you're making them square so that as when we're a tracker plane, it would look like a square, like a rectangle, essentially.
Attention all aircraft, ski tower 8 submission. Zulu is now current altimeter 3019.
Okay, 3019 is still good.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and switch to the left tank. Fuel pump is on.
Yeah.
8 Mike Alpha Mesquite Tower, winds 3207, runway 36, clear for takeoff. Continue up and I'll call your turn.
Okay, great.
So that was big there. They're basically, because they know we're doing a bunch of pattern work, is that they're updating us about our weather information there. That also triggered a reminder. Remember I was talking about earlier with fuel that we need to be switching. I just noticed I hadn't really switched fuel tanks in a while, so it was a good catch on the instructor.
We're coming up to those numbers.
Yeah. So we're going to go 1,500.
Good job.
Thrust 533, winds 3207, runway 36, clear touch and go.
I didn't even notice that.
Okay, and go flaps. Okay, good job. And now we're looking at the runway. Keeping visual reference there.
544, do you still have company archer insert?
And that's about 45. So now we'll go ahead and we'll turn. And at our second notch, maintaining 80, 85 at a minimum. So push in. Here we go. Just so we don't get slow on the airspeed.
Serious, they're going to be in a right-hand pattern. When you get to Highway 80, give me a left
to the
pattern.
east. Good job.
We'll give you a left pattern when we get to Highway 88, Mike Alpha.
And we got flaps 25 in here. This looks good so far. And then turn final whenever you feel is necessary. cut a little tight, so go ahead and add those notch flaps.
Yeah, and this is a tight one.
Yeah, this is tight one. So we'll just go ahead and kind of level off and point in this direction just to intercept it again. And now we want an airspeed of 70, so pitch that nose up. Okay, there we go. And getting back and coordinated, so.
That's funny. See my brother there in the back. Looks like he's dozing off.
Slow, so we're gonna add power. Add power just because we're below. Add some more power.
Yeah, because they're far away from the runway.
And now I want to aim to our numbers, so aim towards them.
Yeah.
Aim towards them. Keep the aim going towards those numbers there. Power idle over the threshold. And now you're gonna come in.
Ooh.
Yep. And start pulling up, hold it flat here. And now as the plane sinks, you'll add back pressure. Go ahead, add some back pressure there.
Stall, stall,
just like that.
Stall.
And that's your side picture you want.
Stall.
It's about a 9. About a 9 out of 10.
Full power.
My brother's over here looking like he's about to doze off. That's funny.
So when the approach is kind of tight like that, it gives you less time just to get coordinated. So when it gives you less time to get coordinated,
So you gotta give yourself more room.
hey, my flight controls,
Air control. What
go ahead and
happened?
look back.
Huh?
Look behind you.
Source 533, look for the Cessna mid-level.
Oh, what's behind me?
Now you look good. Okay, now your flight controls.
What was behind me?
Your friend was sleeping.
Oh! You need to stay awake.
That's the first time I've had someone sleep. That means those landings are good. For 1 second.
Slow and steady, it wins the race. Take your time, you got this. Elevation, it's 1 step, 2 step elevation. Keep growing, yeah, just keep on pacing. You're a creator, keep on making, yeah, keep creating.